Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at Origins 2018. I'm sitting down with Emerson Matsuchi from Next Move Games, and you've brought us Reef, which a lot of people have been really anticipating.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
Now, give us a brief overview of what we're trying to accomplish in Reef.
Sure. So each player is trying to build their coral reef. So imagine we're ecologists, and we're trying to recreate and preserve part of the environment. So we're creating the reefs using these 4 types of pieces over here. Each player is going to get a hand of cards, and the object of the game is to get the most victory points.
Shocking.
I know, that kind of sums everything up. But if you'd like, I'll go into more details.
Yes, absolutely. Take us through a turn.
All right, sure. So each player is going to start with 2 cards. So these are what the cards look like. They have a top portion and a bottom portion, which I'll describe in just one second. There will be, each player's got their own player board. It's a 4x4 grid. Each player also starts with 3, I like to call them sand dollars.
Oh, all right. Very thematic.
But that's not what they're called in the rules. But
That's fair.
So it's just my own little
I'm just saying it's your game, so you can really call them whatever you want.
I wish that was the case. So.
Okay, that's fair.
So there's also going to be a row of cards that you can select from. And so let's say that you have 2 cards in your hand.
Thank you.
And I will have 2 cards in my hand. Okay. And on your turn, there's only 2 possible things you can do on your turn. So one of it is to take a card. So you can simply take any card that's along this row right here. Or you can take the top card. So you'll notice that the deck has its cards face up. So you decide you want the one that's here, that's about to be placed on the row. You can take that card, but you would have to place one of your sand dollars on the one with the lowest point value. So in here we have 2 of them that's a single point value. You get to choose which one you place your point value.
Okay.
The second thing that you can do is you can actually play a card. So when you play a card, you'll notice that it's got 2 portions. So the top portion tells you what you're going to take from the supply, and the bottom portion is going to tell you what you're going to score for. So we'll say we'll have a game in progress, so I'll just make something up.
I'm going to slide your reef, your little sample reef a little bit closer to the middle here. Okay, there we go.
Earthquake.
Oh, coral earthquake.
Normally you would start with one of each piece on your board. And let's say that we have pieces like this and this. And just take a look at my cards here. So let's see. Something like this. Okay. So there, when you play a card, you will take the pieces on the top, or that's shown on the top. And then you can place it anywhere on your reef. You can place it on open spaces. You can place them on top of existing spaces, so anywhere that you want. And then the bottom will tell you how to score. So in this case, this is saying that you, for each coral formation that you have that is 3 pieces tall, you're going to score 2 points. Okay. So in this case, I have 1, 2, 3 that fit that criteria, so I would get 6 points exactly. So that's one of the ways that you can score. And then here,
a few other examples of some scoring.
Yes. So here, if you play this card, you get 2 yellow pieces, but here you would score for each purple that's adjacent to a green. So here you would score 3 points. Now, if I had, say, something like, we'll just pretend that green is covered. Let's say we have something like this. Even though it looks like it appears twice, but a piece cannot be used to score more than once. So in this case, it'll still just be 3 points, but something like this will allow you to score 6 points because it appears multiple times.
I imagine that would keep the scoring going a lot faster as well.
Yes. And the key element is that it's only the top piece that you look at, so the pieces underneath aren't relevant for scoring. So a card like this, you would score if you have this particular pattern, and you can have it multiple times, and you would score 6 points for each one of those patterns. This one is specifically a coral formation that is 3 tall with the top piece being red.
Okay. And so if it's not evident, I'm sure people can see on the overhead that these all have a little ridge to them. Yes. So they lock in quite securely. Like this is not going to easily fall over. Yes. As I have just sort of picked that up one-handed and pretty easily put it back down again.
Yes. So something like this, you would be able to score 4 points. Yeah, the interlocking mechanism is really nice. It's not too tight.
Keep going.
usually is this part cut out?
Yeah, we'll just take a chunk out of it.
Okay.
So it's easier to do that than trying to. Okay, keep going. So we will now score 6 points for this.
Okay. So in this case, we have 2 instances where we have pole formations that are 3 pieces tall, with the top piece being red. So we would score 8 points for that. And here are some of the other ways that we could score. So some of them will show you that you can score if you have them in a diagonal formation like this. In which case, you'll see that there's a plus sign, so it is going to be at least 2 tall, but the top piece must be purple and green in a diagonal formation. That's worth 5 points. Here you get, for each single purple piece, in this case we would score 2 points for that. Some of them will have a formation like that. So let's say I played this piece, I scored 2 points, I get the 2 yellow pieces. You know, I may decide, you know, I'm going to place them out like, maybe like that.
So as we're progressing and our reef is building,
Yes.
What's going to trigger the end of the game?
Okay, so the end of the game is going to be triggered when one of these colors runs out. At which point we finish out the round. So we'll know who the start player is because I forgot to mention this in the beginning. The person with the starfish.
Oh, cute! Yes, a little star, a star.
Starfish. It is the
Awesome.
starfish. So, and then what you do is that at the end of the game, you would see how many points that you've collected, but also whatever cards you still have left in your hand, you'll have the opportunity to score them. But you won't get the top portion. You'll only benefit from the bottom portion.
So it has to be whatever your board looks like at that moment.
At that moment. And then, but you can only score it once, no matter how many times it appears in your reef. So you really do want to play out the cards to maximize the points. Yes. But at the end, if you still have cards in your hand, it's not the end of the world. You'll get some points for it if you can match those patterns.
How do you think a full game? How long do you think a full game would take?
About 30 to 45 minutes, between 2 to 4 players. So it's a fairly short game.
And we should mention too that you guys are so good about using like these heavy bakelite pieces. So these are not wood. Like these are wonderful.
These are all chunky plastic pieces. It's got nice
satisfying.
Yes.
Well, I hope that whets your appetite for visiting the reef. Emerson, thank you so much, both for letting us take a look, but also for designing wonderful games.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.